Hello, hello, hey y'all. It is 8:02 and I want to commend us for coming on relatively as scheduled today. Sylvia, you got in. You must have busted out of the court today. Got home, no trouble on the traffic.
The judge let us out early today.
Yay! What a wonderful blessing. So
Yes.
you didn't run into a car wreck or anything on the roads. So, I mean, I'd say that that's a win for us. Now, I don't know if the defense got a win today or the prosecution, but we will find that out shortly. And welcome to everyone. I saw Tall Glass was in here already. Wanted to, she's ready to tap in. You guys, y'all just be following this stuff, huh? This is real. This is like a drama. Well, I hope we can keep it nice and exciting for you. Hey, Kiki, Kiki. Nice to see you. Hey, Nikanya. Nice, everybody, to see you. Come on in here. So we're going to have this good conversation. We tightening it up. We getting it straight. We making it pop. We trying to make it compelling. You know what I'm saying? Give it to you like you're not getting it nowhere else. That's what we're doing up here. Got some nice pictures to share today. Sylvia was sending in some stuff. So we got some stuff to share and got some clips and moments. Hey, Wynette. Nice to see you. Hey. Um, and hey, Lady Coltrane, what you do for a living? Because you sure enough be up in here all the day.
She be doing she's my rider. These are my riders now.
Riders. So come on now. Uh yeah. Steph Lover too. Y'all, I tell you, you guys are the type of folks that make it all worthwhile when you're making a difference and that people care about the content you're creating. Hey, Classy Coco. Um, that's the part right there that keeps you motivated. And I know you need a lot of motivation, Sylvia, because every day getting up, driving through the traffic all the way down to the courthouse, sitting there for some boring moments. I mean, it gets interesting, but
hours and hours and hours. But you know what? When you love doing what you do, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you be making it fun. You be in there taking pictures. We got pictures of you with all kind of Mariah up in there with you. We gonna show those pictures. We ain't gonna show them right this minute. To hold on for this, we gotta hold that off. We gotta wait for some more people to get in here because we want everybody to see. Sylvia is turning it into a whole entertainment affair.
You know what she told me? She said, "Oh, I'm gonna use you as my fashion social media." I'm like, "Yeah,
come on now, you gotta put that stuff out there." Cause listen, I was worried today when you told me that she was there and she was wearing clear. You got to be able to say Chanel. Here we go. You didn't say Chanel. You said clear shoes.
It is clear.
Yeah, but those are Chanel. Those are what are those? Those are Chanel.
But they clear shoes. Aren't they clear shoes, guys?
Yeah.
They clear shoes.
Right. But you got to give the branding and you got to give the full worlds of it because those are $800 Chanel boots. And yeah, so those are just not clear boots because you said clear and I was like, wait, I'm thinking, strip club.
They were clear. They were clear. And she was like, they're a little dirty. I was like, no, I don't care. I just want to take pictures.
Yeah, because this is what we live in for this. I tell you, until this case gets a little bit more fun, we are living for all the fashion court moments. So if you like Mariah's clear Chanel PVC gross grain high boots, transparent white for $800, let's get a thumbs up in here. Let's see all the ladies out there who want a pair of those. And those are cute. Those didn't look, I like those, right? I feel like I could do that now. Just regular, some of the clear stuff is a little problematic, but those I could do. And I like that the heel was chunky.
Yeah, they don't look like stripper shoes.
That's what I'm saying. They look amazing. And the heel was nice and chunky because, if you're going to be like practical, you can't be having a pointy. And so that was good. So Steph Lover, our resident shoe.
Look, Monique, thumbs down.
Monique, why? Monique, you got to give, okay. So far we got 2-1. We're going to want to know more, folks, whether you like that shoe. We want you to vote on the classy. Come on now. So far, 3-1. Monique, what's the problem? Sierra says yes to the shoes, to the Chanel PVC. Yes. Come on now.
We got five. Yes.
Listen, I want y'all to send y'all shoes in since we, Sierra, is that Sierra? Come on, Monique who? Send your shoes in.
T-Girl said no too. T-Girl said no. Wait a minute,
listen. Girl. Put the shoes back on there again, please, because I think maybe they might not be seeing the full shoe. Okay, that's the side of the shoe. Now you can see it's a clear. You can't see the top part of the boot, but if you show the one that's on the website, you can see that it's a full boot. Look, it all goes all the way up the back. Got a nice heel, nice and chunky. You know what I'm saying? The front is, come on, I can spend my money on something better besides expensive shoes hurt. Okay. That's true, because sometimes fashion hurts. It hurts to be beautiful. Okay. This is not easy out here. So, but Mariah just makes it easy. She comes to court wearing $800 Chanel boots, and she makes us all excited to be able to go to court. Maybe I might go to court next time. I don't know, when they do jury duty.
But you know what? They matched again today. You see them?
Okay, Twinidation. Mm-hmm. So she dresses him. So today they were wearing, you said chocolate again?
No, it looks like it was blue. It's kind of weird. In pictures, it looks chocolate, and then it looks blue in person. So I really don't know.
But she had like a pinstripe. He didn't have like stripes on though.
No, he didn't have pinstripe. No, he had solid color.
Okay. You can't go too hard with the twinning, because then you're looking corny.
Yeah.
It's got to be, hey, who's that? That's Sylvia and Mariah. Mariah is so adorable.
Yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Look really at her. We love her. Tell her that we love her, and we want her to come and talk to us before she goes on tour.
Yeah, she leaves. I think she goes to tour in February, I think.
Yeah, she's going to be, So we want her to come through, because we want her to give all the, we understand she probably can't talk too much about the trial, and we get that. But you know what? We're interested in her as a person, because we want to know all about how many pairs of shoes she got. And
I'm going to ask those questions tomorrow. How many pairs of shoes you have?
That's what I'm saying, because people that are into shoes, it's sometimes a real serious situation. Like people who have a real issue with their shoes, because it could get to be a problem. So she's I'm looking to see where she's going on the tour. We got her cage here. Stephen, get the tour stuff when you get a chance, so we can make sure we shout her, so everybody can get ready to support her when she comes to ATL and all the other places. We can let her know that we support her. Yeah. All right. So we talked this morning. Everybody that missed it this morning, a lot of you guys were already here, but some of you did miss it. And we'll just give you a quick recap, because we want to talk about what happened this afternoon. This morning, we had 4 of the police officers who spoke under the prosecution. They came and testified. We had a canine dog guy, and we had a, what the hell was that say? A what? I can't even read my own handwriting. But we had 4 officers who testified.
We have officer, which was Sergeant Jonathan Cornelius. He was the K9 unit individual who worked with the K9, and they did spoke about the dog certification and what they do in the unit, how the dog go about finding evidence and such a thing. So,
now, let me ask you, can the K9 dog go into the stores? Because I'm just trying to say, I don't know. I'm just real quick diversion, because that all the animals in the stores, I don't know if y'all have it now, but if you go in Whole Foods, you could be walking right next to a dog. And if you go on the airplane, I saw an airplane on a dog. I'm just wondering if the canine dogs, no, for real, Lady Coltrane, for real, right? I don't know if y'all are seeing it. The dogs are everywhere now. After COVID, everybody got a mental health dog. So I'm just wondering if the canine dog still has that. But probably not. But the canine dog was used for.
Well, he's retired now. The dog is retired.
He's retired. Well, that's good to know that. Did they show a picture of him?
No. No. They showed a picture of him when he was sniffing drugs. Yeah.
This is crazy. We're really having a conversation about a dog right now. What was his name? No. Okay.
Oh my God, I can't remember. It was a funny
I
name.
don't want to know. Really? They really talked about the dog's name and everything?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he was a marijuana sniffing dog. He's well trained. They used him in the case of Nichols when he was arrested for marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in 2015. Basically, he was out there on live. There was the police were watching, his ops were watching. He was observed looking like he was doing some sort of handoff. The police obviously swooped in out of nowhere. And then they
It
were
wasn't
like,
a handoff. Remember, they saw it on video. They were
that's
watching his IG.
that's what I'm saying, on IG. Like they saw some handoff
No,
on
no,
IG.
no. They saw it on the like. Oops, something dropped. They saw it on the console of in the car. Like,
well, they saw it on the console of the car.
They saw it inside the car, somewhere in the car.
Dang.
They said they saw it inside the car.
They all observing all up in your car. Okay. Anyway,
and he was
IG
rolling
live.
it. I think he was rolling it or something like that. I don't know.
Gee whiz. Anyway, 17 ounces of marijuana. Not even enough to be, that's totally under what the carry limit is. Mm-hmm. But anyway, they wound up getting the dog sniffing out there to see whether there was marijuana, and then he was arrested for that.
Marijuana in the other car they was trying to get in.
In the other car?
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
That is the guy that did, he was the scientist. He's like a tech forensics tech. His name is Josh Makazak.
Message. You worse with the names.
I'm not good at names. Listen, ask the chat. They know I am not.
Guys, what is the daggone man's name? Is it Mac Attack?
Let's say Josh.
Attack.
Hey, Josh.
Let's call him Josh. Josh, the forensics guy.
Yeah, he analyzed it and tested the drugs.
Okay.
No,
and how does he test the drugs? Does he sniff the, like, how does he actually?
I don't know. I think he does some sort of chemical.
I mean, because you might try the drugs to test. I'm wondering if people who do that type of stuff could be more inclined to be on drugs because they're around so many drugs that they have to test. You might feel like you want to test it and try it.
No,
I don't know.
I think they do more of chemical testing.
They do chemical tests. He looks like a chemical drug tester.
Yeah, he's a scientist and all that.
Who's this guy? Wait, you throwing up this guy? Is this Nichols?
Hold on a second. Wait, let me see. No, that's Kendrick. That's Yak Gotti.
Oh, well, take him off. We're not talking about him right now. All right. So anyway, that was the purpose.
The guy with the thing in the head, that the ball head around. I think I sent the picture of him.
Okay. So basically, that was this morning. That was the big
there
piece.
You go. That's Nichols.
And he was arrested. Again, another separate crime that somehow proves that there's drug enterprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still reaching right now. All right. So that was the big piece, I think, from this morning. Mm-hmm. And then in the afternoon, that's where we're starting off right now.
The afternoon, they had an individual to come, and he was let me tell you.
Wait. Before we get to that, do we have a clip from this morning? Anything we want to show just to kind of capture the moment from this morning? It's a little quick clip because I think that we were trying to. Is this from this morning? So this is a morning clip. Apparently, Young Thug mouths "I love you" to Mariah the Scientist.
No, that's not yet. That's not today.
That wasn't.
That's yesterday. That's the wolf.
Okay, we're running behind in our clips. Where's the clip from this morning? From this morning's trial feed. Let's see if we can find that one, just to kind of do a little bit on what happened this morning and capture the morning moment. While he's pulling that up, you guys go to lunch, you come back, and now we're doing, how many more police officers are we seeing in the afternoon?
We have Mr. Well, not Mr. Sergeant Sherrod. I don't know if it was Sherrod was before, but Sherrod Standstill.
I think so. I don't remember you mentioning that this morning.
Okay, it's Sherrod Standstill. He's the one he arrested BB for the drug, the crack cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, and BB is going to be
not on this case.
Not on this one.
No, he's going to be in the next. No, I think BB.
He took a plea deal, you said.
Yes, plea
deal. He's serving out. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
cool.
he's already in prison because he has a case that he was serving.
Okay, so why was he there this afternoon, Mr. Sherrod, standstill, Sergeant Sherrod, the standstill?
He was doing he's the one who arrested Mr. Beebe. He gave the
Mhm.
arrest information and how they came about to arrest them.
So again, just another case of someone else that was arrested for this case, crack cocaine.
Yeah, yeah.
Was there any reference to gangs in that report?
No.
So we just randomly talking about people's crimes right
I
now.
think they came okay in the beginning when they first did the arrest and that, but then they turn around when they're doing this thing here.
Mm-hmm.
They added on the gang charges.
Oh, okay. So that there was nothing in the original report about a gang affiliation, but you're saying that it was added on subsequent,
Yes.
and I'm sure the defense ate them for that. Like, what was that?
They Mr. Adams went up and cross-examined him and started asking him about that, and then you know this one didn't flip as much as the other one from yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
but he was questioned about it.
Mm-hmm. And did they indicate what? Are they just saying, "Oh, we added it afterwards"? There was gang
Well,
paraphernalia.
no, they didn't say it then, but there was a lady afterwards who was the supervisor, head leading officer of that arrest. She talked about it later on about
Mm-hmm.
because they were asking her, did she put in the gang? She says no. Would she? They asked, would you have put it on? Just those type of questions.
I have a question. What's the question of the day? The question of the day is, is this all a waste of time? Like, is the state really coming with this, or are we wasting taxpayers' money?
Well, they said that they cooking right now. Everything's gonna go. It's like going up a hill. You start at the little small, and you go up, go up, go up. Supposedly, there's gonna be some major things happening, especially tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be one of those arrests that's supposed to be something big.
Mm-hmm. So they gave you a little inclination about what tomorrow's going to be. Like,
Yeah, it's supposed to be an officer from Brookhaven who did the arrest for Thug, I think, at the time.
and that was when they pulled them on the side of the road.
Yeah, yeah. You get to see the body cam and all that. So, which I've already seen most of it, the body cam, but I think they're gonna play the full body cam.
Okay, and it's supposed to be exciting because
Because we should finally seeing something that had to do with Thug.
right. I guess that's the listen. If this there's the question of the day. Do you think this RICO trial is a waste of tax dollars? Okay, all you people in the state of Georgia, this is where your money is being used. These folks have been working for months on building a case against these young men, and so far, you have you're out about several $100,000. I'm sure. Is this a good representation of your tax dollars? We want to know. But
In
your
my,
responses in.
in my conversation with one of the attorneys while we were walking out the building, the attorney basically says that most of the charges are little small things, but they're putting it as overt acts, and those overt acts is building to show there's an organization or a RICO of crimes, because they have all these little small crimes. And now the thing is, they have to try to connect it into it, saying that it actually was that, not anybody doing separate individual crime. They're saying that they were doing it for the organization to further the organization. I don't know how true that is, because Doug was doing his own music, so the petty crime that was happening, how is that helping him financially? Because usually if you're trying to push an organization, you're trying to put money into that organization to make it grow. But if he has no money, that's kind of hard to push that in there.
Right.
And the thing is, they're showing every single arrest that they have had, it had a gun and it had drugs. So that's the thing they're trying to push.
Right. And marijuana and okay. So yeah, like you said, I mean, if this is a criminal enterprise, it doesn't seem like a very viable one. Talkless, I agree. It's definitely a waste. The state representations alone is amateur at best. Like, bring, you know, let's see what y'all's money is for. Like, it doesn't even make any sense right now. You don't build a case with all of these disparate acts, and you're trying to say a rapper that's making millions of dollars is running this penny ante organization where these young men are, first of all, getting arrested like every 2 weeks, obviously, because it's like all of these tiny arrests. They're getting their marijuana. Where's the money? Where's the money flow here? What is the incentive for
They're saying
Jeffrey
that they
Williams?
sell a drug to pay a fee for the organization type of thing.
That sounds like some mafia crap. That's what the mafia used to do. I thought they said that this was not an organized crime, a gang, right? When he did the gang triangle, right? They talked about the traditional gangs. The
Yeah.
traditional gangs, you pay a fee.
Well,
that's the mafia. You you go and you take in the money and you pay. What? These guys look real loosey goosey to me.
Yeah.
I don't see it. So yeah, anybody else want to comment on that? Do you think the people of Atlanta, the people of the state of Georgia, should be paying for this mess? I mean, at least make it more interesting. At least come on, you done gone for all of these witnesses. You went through how many witnesses? 2,000 witnesses did they? No, I'm sorry. How many witnesses did they go through to try to? I mean, this is a lot, though.
When you say witnesses or
I mean, not witnesses, people that they wanted to have
the jurors.
Okay. So they wasted our time with that. 2,000 people. They dragged them come into the court to come and sit to talk about nothing, and that happened. And now all of these witnesses and all of this evidence, most of the stuff is being pulled from police office reports from old cases. You've got stuff that is clearly social media based. So they're watching these kids on social media, picking up stuff. Where is the real police work here?
On the internet. Most cases are now being solved through the internet. They use people's words against them.
And rap lyrics. So y'all sitting at y'all desk now, and because y'all sitting here scrolling on social media, we supposed to pay for y'all scrolling on social media all day, making up stuff.
Yeah.
Like you listen to the people's lyrics right now, and now you're gonna make a case build on that. Get out there and do some real police work. Anyway, all right. Where we leave off? Okay, so we got the sergeant was talking about the the arrest of BB for the crack cocaine.
And
what else
came about? How it came about. And then you had the officer Ivan Applewhite, and he is an undercover cop, and he is the one who went to make the purchase of the drug from BB, Mr. BB.
Oh, so Ivan was out there.
Yeah, he went out there to ask if he had some marijuana to sell, and then he sold it to him. He bought $20 worth, and they marked the $20. So when they arrested him, they found the $20 that was marked, because he sold it to him and he left, right?
Mm-hmm.
The marijuana in the bag, it was like 1 ounce, and then when they came in to arrest him, he told him what he had on. He had on white pair of pants and white shoes and a blue jacket, like a denim jacket or something like that. And, so they swooped them up and marked the $20, and then
and they're like, that's the $20 you got from Ivan the snitch, Ivan the drug user / undercover. Did you send a picture of Ivan? I want to see what Ivan.
I certainly you couldn't take a picture of Ivan because
okay,
that was one that we had 2 individuals we couldn't show on the
you know what I'm saying? That $20 bag had me heated. So wait a minute. So Ivan, what did he look like? Since we can't have a picture of him, what did he look like? Black, white, Hispanic, Asian?
Just black guy.
Just a black guy.
I don't remember exactly what he looked like. He had on mask. He had on his mask.
Oh, he had on a mask?
A face, like the COVID. I don't need to say that word. The C mask.
He had on a mask.
Yeah, he had.
Oh, okay. So wait, they like that, and that was specifically to hide his identity.
Well, I guess I'm not too sure, but then they said the name. So how you gonna hide your identity by saying
I'm
it?
just really curious about how all this
They need to
works.
make up names for them to. I don't know why they don't make up the names for the people that they don't want people to know.
Well, maybe his name is not Ivan Applewhite. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's not his real name.
Maybe not.
That don't sound like a black guy name.
He doesn't look like a. Yeah, you're probably
Ivan Applewhite.
Applewhite. Nah, yeah, you're right. You're probably not.
Oh no. All right. So this undercover guy who is in court, and did they show him? They didn't show him on video today either.
No,
Did they show him on the stream?
No.
Oh, okay.
That is one of the things that they had. They had a long meeting where they had to tell the media that they shouldn't show certain individuals because they're getting threats and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ivan Applewhite is undercover cop, goes up to BB, asks him for some weed. BB sells him $20 in weed, and then that $20 gets traced, and now BB's on the hook for selling $20 worth of weed.
Yeah.
Do better, Atlanta PD. Do better.
But most of the so-called. But see, here's the thing: a person's supposed to be a drug dealer. Why they don't have that much drugs?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Where is the massive pile? Where is the haul? Where is that stash that just came from wherever they sell marijuana? Where they get it from these days? It ain't Cuba or whatever. It's probably right around the corner these days. But I'm saying, like, this is some real penny ante bullshit right now.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm just really mad right now. Are y'all mad? Because I feel like I'm mad. I feel like I'm being cheated out of my time. Poor freaking Jeffrey Williams in jail over some bullshit. Excuse my French. This is some real bull. Like, they have got to beef it up. I mean, I'm trying to be unbiased with this, because
it's hard not to be. Here's the thing. It's very hard not to be unbiased.
Not to be biased.
Not to be biased, excuse me.
Right.
Yeah. It's hard to be
It's hard not to be biased.
I'm biased because
right.
it's kind of nonsense to me. And it's
exactly to all that.
I want to be neutral, but some of the shenanigan that's going, I'm like, oh, really? And then they get on a stand and you can tell they're lying. I'm like, come on now, officers, do better. Do better.
That's what I'm saying. Do better. Like, come on. I mean, y'all are really, so that just makes me question the motivation. What is this really about?
And let me tell you something. I found out. You know how people driving, guys, and somebody's smoking weed, and then weed smell comes into your car. If the police officer smells of the marijuana, it's not even coming from your car, but it smells it and thinking it's your car, they have probable cause to stop you.
They got some wild laws in Georgia. So wait, how does the other pleas affect this case? That's Steph Lover. How do the other pleas affect this case?
We don't know. We don't know yet, Steph, until they come up, and you'll see whether or not these people testifying and what they're saying. We don't know.
Yeah, right. The upcoming evidence better be brown bacon. I'm like, listen, we cancel shows with unless time. You put a show on streaming. That joint ain't hitting after the sixth episode. You cancel. We here on day 6 and this is still dragging. Give me a break.
Look, you got a whole 6 months now to go now, y'all.
But you gotta bring it in the first setup.
Maybe they're
gonna slow burn.
Maybe they're gonna bring it at the end so it could be memorable. I don't know.
You try to be nice. I don't have to be nice because I don't gotta see these people.
All I know is look, I gotta be neutral. Remember?
That's what I'm saying. You go ahead and you be neutral, and then I'll come on here and say what everybody else want to say.
Okay.
Because I want to see the big ass pack. I want to see the room with all the stacks of money. I want to see some New Jack City up in here. Okay, I want to see some Cabrini green with all of the women bagging and without the shirts on and with braless. You remember that? Come on now. I want to see somebody talking about you. Come on, where is Wesley Snipes at? Where is he? We need to see something like that. Because that's the way they're putting it out there. You're talking about a whole RICO.
Yeah.
My strategy would be to bring it in the beginning while the jurors' minds are fresh. But I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. Sierra, it's not, you don't got to be a lawyer. That's common sense. That's right. That's what we're saying. So this leads me to believe that there is nothing. You're not going to bring your good stuff in the middle at the end when everybody is tired. The judge still allowing the lyrics in this case still will set a precedent, not fair. It's their art. That's the question, right? You know, is it art or is it reality? You know, listen, we have to blame our. Would you say? You, the producer, like, don't let me on the show. He about to come in here and give a whole. What you got to say? Get on there real quick. My whole thing is okay. What you got to say? Okay.
All right. So when you hip hop is a culture, rap is a culture.
We
We
hear
gotta stop. We gotta stop.
we hear like double.
Oh, mute your mic. Hip hop is a culture. The movies are not a culture. Video games are not a culture like that. You know, a lot of our stuff is based on us. You can't keep saying that what you're doing is real. I'm keeping it real. I'm real. I'm out here in the streets. I'm real. And then you say something on record, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, this is entertainment. You know, it's kind of got to be. I hate to say it, but it has to be one or the other. And the other thing I don't like is that a lot of us, until we're in that position where somebody has made a record about a crime to our family, we're never going to experience the feelings of a top 100 record in the club talking about killing my son or something crazy to that effect. Like, you know, I'm from the Bronx, and it's wild out here. People are talking about things that they have done. They making videos, they dancing on graves, all kinds of stuff. And I'll be damned to have a nigga singing a song about killing my son. Like, that's just not cool. You know, that's just my feelings about it. You know, I could be wrong.
Okay. That's a perspective. We appreciate that, you know, because I mean that's a perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there is a level where we've created this culture and the basis and the foundation of it is the authenticity. That is what this is we reporting live from the streets. This is our CNN. You know, this is what we doing every day, you know, and perpetrating this you know, that this is our lifestyle. At the same time, we also know that it's capping.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of we you know we've this is funny because this is going to force people, and this is funny because the other day Fat Joe from the Bronx comes out. He has a book that's been out, and now he's coming out, and he was on some show talking about 95% of the stuff he said that he did in his on his records was a lie. So all of this about him selling drugs, Joey crack, but all of this, that's not true. So now it's a lie. So everybody backpedaling now. I think this case is causing people to really be like, oh snap. If I really wasn't lying, if I was lying, I better say I was lying because they sweeping people up out here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you know, really re-examining what we're saying on records. I think that that's going to be definitely the repercussions that we see from this. And I think that hip hop could use a shakeout. I think that we need to kind of assess what's happening out here. Like this should not be a vehicle for people to be projecting, you know, crimes, you know, and using it as a way to promote, you know, membership in criminal organizations or just committing crimes or antagonizing other groups of people or you know, I think majority is exaggeration. Sierra was speaking about what you've seen, but saying it as if you've done it. I think so too. We know I've always said that about Fat Joe and other people. I'm like, please. And then you hear little grumblings about it, like people that know them from the neighborhood, like, no, that ain't true. He never did that. Um, so yeah, I think that some people originally, some people did do what they say, but majority of these people out here are not living the lifestyles that they are purporting. It has been pushed by the music industry as a genre that is people like it when it's raw. People like it when you talk about guns. People, so they've been pushing this on hip hop, and you don't get to hear artists that are talking about what they're really doing in their lives. You don't get to hear that. You keep hearing the gun talk because that's what they're pushing, and as a result of that, that's where you're getting more of this. And now people are getting prosecuted for saying stuff on record that's really not true. Kevin Lyles is out there. He's was he there? Has he been there?
He was there in the beginning, but I haven't seen him lately.
Okay. We got to pull up that footage from before, Steve, when you get a chance. But Kevin Lyles has spoken about, Jeffrey's character and talked about how he vouches for this guy personally and professionally. So what is it? What are we doing? This is entertainment. And that's what they're saying. This is entertainment. But unfortunately, that's the way things have been going. What's P Cash saying? I think the state, thank you, P Cash, by the way. I think the state is banking on the overwhelming amount of law enforcement testimony and lyrics, meaning they have nothing solid. I think so too. They think they're just trying to wear us down with like 7 million cops. Ain't nobody listening to no cops like that. Their credibility is shot. Ain't nobody trying to be here listening to them. We all know that there's a whole, credibility and integrity issue within the police departments. Listen, we appreciate police when they come to do crimes, but let's not act like y'all don't have bad apples amongst your ranks that you refuse to eliminate, that you refuse to address what they're doing, that you allow to run rampant in your organizations. And that you guys don't have agendas. You guys are the original gangs. So
definitely original.
So it's a little bit, so I'm just really disappointed. I was hoping that, this would get a little bit more concrete, that we had something to work with. I think they're also going to count on witnesses, snitches. Yeah. Everybody got something to say. That's the thing about being on, social media. Everybody got something to say about everybody. You don't know a daggone thing about people. People just talking about people's lives out here like they in their house.
Yeah.
Snitches are a waste of time. I know. It's like, what is your motivation for being here? What did you get out of coming here? Now, if you're legitimately a victim, and like, the house, that lady that was her car was stolen. The house, the strip club lady, and she's legitimately a victim, and she's speaking out about something that happened to her. That's legit.
Yeah.
But if you in the jail talking about something, I have to question your motivation. Like, why are you here? What do you get out of this? And that sullies the possibility, their testimony, because you just don't know if it's true or if it's just something to get some benefits. I think our criminal system in this country really needs an overhaul.
It does.
We not solving crimes. We not. Yeah, we need an overhaul. All right, I'm with you. What do you have to gain? Exactly. What do you have to gain? Right. All right. So what else we got on the agenda, producer, before we wrap up? Because it's 8:40 and I want to make sure Sylvia gets some rest. She's been trying to balance this whole thing out and all of that.
Somebody asking a question.
Oh, we got some more questions? Okay, get some more questions in there. Throw those questions up. Do you think the jury is perceiving the information? How do you think they're perceiving it so far? Like when you keep saying are you able to see them, and how can you position yourself?
No, what happened is where I'm sitting on the left side, and the jurors on the left, and there's a big panel that's there. You can't see the jurors, right? Now, if I move over to the middle, then I'll be able to see them, but then I won't be able to take pictures like I'm taking pictures. You know what I mean?
Girl, I know. Well, maybe you can do half and half.
Maybe so. The middle seat's not that many people sitting in the middle. So if I don't get over there to the middle, I may not be able to get, to see them.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
think I want to sit there tomorrow to see their face when this officer comes up. So
Yeah, and to see that what people are looking at, what they're responding, because that's the one thing we can't see, right? So if you can give us insight on what people are looking like when they view this stuff, that'll help us because we'll never get to see the jurors. Producer, are there more pictures that you want to show? So we're just gonna run through a bunch of pictures. Who is this again? Who's that?
that is Huey. That's the two. The
Okay,
attorney, the silver haired attorney, Mr. Matthews. That's his client. It's
okay.
him and his son, a dual team.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool.
That's
Oh, I
the
see them
son.
two
That's
looking
the
at
son.
each
That's
other.
the son. Yeah, that's the son on the other side.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is Mr. Stillwell. That's Stillwell.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Ryan.
My
Ryan,
dear Liz.
Little Rod. Yeah, Little Rod.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, right there, Little Rod again.
Mm-hmm. These are older pictures. These are from the other day too.
Yeah, so
Okay.
yeah.
I thought you'd send a few more from this evening.
I thought I did.
Yeah,
but
you did. You did. Where's the ones from this evening?
That
Okay.
one this evening. That one
Mm-hmm.
from this evening. That one.
Yeah,
I thought I sent you Jeffrey.
we got that one. Yeah, we got that one.
See Jeffrey with a suit on.
Jeffrey with the suit on. I don't know if you sent me that one.
I probably-
All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see what else we got, Steve. All right, so we are we got the shoe. We did that already. Good. All right. Well, I think that's about it. We're gonna come back again tomorrow. I'm really hoping, we're gonna have to fill in with the entertainment until this case gets entertaining enough or interesting enough. You're gonna have me with a clown freaking doing tricks on here in a minute. Like, come on now. But I would say, who are some of the co-defendant states most likely will call? They have mentioned Tick a lot first couple of days.
A lot of those people that they're saying is not going to show up. So, and can they force them? I don't know. Because then you're going to have a hostile witness, and that's not going to be good for the prosecution.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have a hostile witness and they're supposed to be your witness, that's not good.
Mm-hmm.
I try to have at least amount of those.
Right. Okay. All right, come on, get your last questions in. Let's get it on. Let's get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's hump day. It's going to be a big day. We're going to set up for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's going to be a big day for us. We're going to be testing out some equipment, hopefully.
Yay.
And just wanted to put one last thought out there. Of course, continue to support at Infamous Sylvia on Cash App, at sohh.com on Cash App. Oh, wait, real quick. I want to do this because I like to do this because people, let's talk about real quick. What else happened in the news today? So real quick in the rest of the world, Cardi B and Offset, apparently they got something going on where there's some social media thing where they
I don't believe that social media stuff when they follow each other. They might decide it's okay. I'm not going to follow you no more. And it's just might be something just like for the buzz. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and a lot of times, they do all kind of stuff for promotional purposes these days. So Cardi B says, posts something that says, she makes a cryptic statement saying, "I'm tired of protecting people's feelings. I got to put myself first." When you just outgrow relationships. Now, when you say something like that, people automatically going to speculate it's about you and Offset. So I'm just saying, like, they setting up for something.
A new album probably coming out.
Right. Right. Like how many times they done broke up, and can y'all keep y'all's relationship to yourselves? Like, and then you get mad when people all up in your business. Like, come on now. So what else is going on? So we got that. Latavia Robeson talks about her departure from Destiny's Child. All of this is on SOHH, y'all. Come check that out. Slim Thug was on. Wow. Slim Thug was talking about we need to take the culture back. He was talking about about how other folks of other cultures own Black music and how only Black artists and Black people should own Black music. So that's something to check out. He was talking about that. Danny Lee's brother, remember Danny Lee, the baby's girlfriend, and that whole incident in the daggone bowling ring a few months back. Yeah, he got beat down. Maybe he got beat down in the bowling ring.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Anyway,
I'm just
well,
listening.
apparently he hired a private investigator to search for the baby. He trying to get his. And the Real Housewives are trying to get Eminem to come and come to court over the trademark of the word shady. So that's all that's on SOHH. Some other things as well. Come check that out. And yeah, we will be back tomorrow morning with more midday. Come check us out. Like and subscribe. That's it.
All right.